First ever live stream on M.I.D.
Let's go.
What are we talking about today, guys? We're gonna talk about cars that are, slow,
Like 91 Acura and Deckers.
that don't run.
Yeah,
Well,
we can talk about
really.
that.
It runs,
but
but
just don't drive right.
Has endless issues with the trans and the transmission shop that it's at.
yeah.
The shops are great. Oh, we got somebody watching.
It's probably Ford.
That's
two.
Oh, there's two of them.
Oh God, 2 people.
Wow, this is gonna be interesting.
It legit just sent the link out right now.
Did it?
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if I'm subscribed to M.I.D. I should be.
Yeah.
So, there's nobody now.
I said, oh, fuck these guys.
Post this in. We'll share this.
Is it M.I.D?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, we have a
How
viewer.
to start a podcast?
Do we?
Yeah.
It's me.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not.
it's you.
Why is it always showing me the mid podcast? What is that?
The mid podcast?
Yeah,
Is that something else?
The mid podcast.
I don't know. I've
31.
never heard of that.
The mid. It's some random dude sitting on his couch.
That's like us, bro. What?
Who liked it?
Maybe it's Ford. I don't know.
Ford,
Yep.
hit us with a comment.
Yeah, say what's up.
Gotta be friendly, guy. Why don't you work for me, phone? Oh, they're gone.
They're gone already.
They're just like, yeah, this is stupid. I never knew that you could actually do this on YouTube.
I've never done it before.
Me neither. It'll be interesting. Cole, not like 10th gen Civics. Aside from my wheels.
I think the design is just poo-poo caca. It's
Poo-poo
ugly.
caca.
Not a big fan of it. I don't know. Never have been. I really haven't liked the Civic since the 2011 Civic SI.
FG.
Yep. I like the sedans and the four or the sedans and the coupes.
Why can't I find M.I.D?
And the engine's awesome.
There.
Revs super high.
9K, yeah.
I think stock fuel cuts like 83 or 400 RPM. Sound awesome.
I've never been there.
Oh.
Oh, it's gonna watch everything. Fuck you.
Still sipping on that Arizona from earlier.
Yes, sir.
Mox. That must be
Is that
Nate?
Nate?
That's
It has to
gotta
be
be Nate. He's not even watching it anymore.
No, he's coming.
He's just
out.
like, yeah, these guys.
These guys blow.
Why can't I do this? Do. What's wrong with Arizonas? There ain't nothing wrong with Arizonas.
My favorite kind of tea.
It's the best tea. I almost cursed.
What's good? Some green tea and some Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
No.
Kind of like how Coronas and Flamin' Hot Cheetos don't go together very well.
Yeah, you learned that earlier.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand. It's like,
Bro,
I'm here. I don't know why it's saying I'm not.
Now it is.
oh, well, we're welcome. Nice job, Nate. I can't work the shit.
Congrats on your new shit box. I hope you flip it and make some money.
Congrats on your new shit box.
The playbacks. We're going back for it.
It's like fucking Inception.
It's just playing the same shit over and over. Well, time to post this on Instagram. See if anybody wants to come in. No, gotta reword that. They can't come in. That's how you get pregnant.
Oh.
We don't need no kids.
I'm sending this to a boatload of people on Messenger.
So since you like the 10th gen so much, what do you like about the design?
Well, I would say more so I like the body lines. The front bumper actually looks really aggressive compared to the other ones in previous generations. It's not as bubbly. It's actually got some decent body lines in regards to the trunk. And it just looks sleek. It looks a lot better than the 11th gen. The 11th gens are garbage. Have you seen the new 11th gens?
It kind of reminds me. The back
They
of
look
it
like
reminds me of
Accords.
the back of it reminds me of a Jetta.
Very much.
Well, a lot of the car does.
Even the same like in regards to the headlight design and the fog light design. They look the same as the Jettas and the Accords. The Accords are practically the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too big on modern car design. So many cars just look alike, which kind of sucks.
It's irritating just because they continue to make them the exact same.
What do you think of the new Type R?
Garbage.
Really?
Garbage.
I like
Absolute. You like the 11th gen Type R?
I do. Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
It has nice curvy lines.
No, it's a fucking bubble. Everybody's
Oh,
trying to go
who's
through
this?
retro. Man, this looks like Shaggy needs an invite. Yo,
Who's Cook?
is that Shaggy?
Is that him? I don't know.
Lord Shagsworth?
Wait. Let's see. Let's see.
Lord
Let's see if he
Shagsworth.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Lord Shagsworth is here with us.
Shaggy.
What's up, dude?
We miss you.
Yeah,
It is me. Yeah, it is you.
All right, cool.
If you know the address, show up. We will be more than happy.
Yeah, we were just talking about the new Civic Type R and how he doesn't like it, but I
No,
like it.
all of the 11th gen Hondas are garbage. They don't look good at all. They look like Jettas.
I only like the Type R. I don't like the rest of them.
It's literally the same as the 11th gen Civic, but it's a hatch, and it has a wing.
I mean, the bumpers and stuff are a little bit different.
Shaggy, you are wrong. The new Type R does
Yes,
not
exactly.
look
It
good.
does look good. The other one's like super aggressive, angry looking, and I feel like it's not going to age well. And it has a bunch of fake bullshit vents that do nothing.
What, my car?
No, the old Type R, the 2017 to whatever 2020 model.
I assume.
Yeah, like all the vents and shit on the front bumper. There's like a bunch of vents that don't do dick.
Well, the majority of it's all plastic anyway, so all you have to do is just take a Dremel and you got functional
Shouldn't
vents.
have to do that, but
Well,
yeah.
It's Honda. They're cheap. That's why I bought mine for $18K and Andrew bought his for $28.
Shaggy, do you still have your Civic?
He had a Civic.
Yeah.
It wasn't the one that Tyler had, was it?
He had that one, but he got rid of it, I think.
How do you feel about New Edge Mustangs? That's a real question. 99 to 04.
They're good if you want to like beat the fuck out of them and not care about.
Well, I mean, I beat the piss out of mine
So
for
it's
6
perfect
months.
for
That's
that.
the one that Shaggy has.
I mean, I'm not huge on the
Yes, I
design.
have both still. Oh, he has the Mustang. And, wait, both Civics or
Both
Mustang
Civics?
and Civic? We're waiting on Shaggy.
You should just send this
I
to a
feel like
boatload of people.
I feel like Shaggy's the only one that's watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and share it and see if we can get more people in here.
All three. Oh, he's got the Mustang and 2 Civics. He's a smart boy.
All right.
He loves us.
So are you still gonna? Doesn't Tyler's old Civic run?
Isn't it a B18 dual over head cam?
What was vintage?
Trying to find the stream.
Go on to M.I.D. and just copy the link.
Well, right now I'm logged into macaroni noises because it's still uploading our video.
Or no, the M.I.D. group chat,
Oh,
because I posted it in there.
cool.
Yeah. Thoughts on the new Integra?
Ooh.
I wish they
Tyler's
made
is a
it.
B16 with a Y8 trans. Mine is a B15 auto. Huh.
They should have made it 2-door, because I think if they made it 2-door, it would be better.
But it's also the same thing in regards to, I like the aggressive body lines. I like the way that it looks, but they went too far away from the original design. They went away from the DA and the DA2.
Yeah.
Because you went from having round headlights and a bubbly look to aggressive body lines with angular headlights as well as taillights. But I mean, then again, you took a 20-year hiatus. Because what, the last year for the DA2 was 2001?
I think.
Because the clutch cable, not the clutch cable, the shifter cable that I was looking for earlier showed 94 to 01.
Yeah.
Because then after that was when they brought out the RSX and all the other fun stuff.
Yeah. Which is still basically the Integra in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a bunch of cool looking concepts for the Integra before it came out. I'm really disappointed they didn't do a 2-door.
Well, I mean, it looks more like a crossover, to be honest.
Oh, the new, yeah.
The newer one looks like more of a crossover because they look like they should have a hatch, but they don't have a hatch. And on top of that,
I think they should have called it something else.
I mean, it literally looks like the ILX.
Yeah.
It's literally an ILX on drugs.
They're just kind of being lazy about it. They're just using the name to sell cars.
You're going for the nostalgia side of things, and it's just not working out.
Yeah.
So I wonder.
And they probably don't want it to compete with Type R sales.
Well, yeah.
Probably another reason.
What?
But the Type R's aren't even selling right because they have so many electrical issues. Like that's why Chicken got rid of her Type R. You know who bought her Type R?
Shaggy's trying to come over.
Shaggy is trying to come over?
Yeah.
Shaggy! Please.
Please, Dad.
Send me the
Oh,
He's like, yeah, send me the address. Oh shit. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long we're gonna do this. Next time we'll hit you up in advance. We'll make sure you're over here for it. How about that? It's already pretty late. I'm tired as fuck.
You're always tired. You sound like John.
Yeah.
Crybaby.
Cole, your thoughts on the rendering of the MR2 that they made?
Looks kind of interesting. Let me pull it back up here real quick.
He said 10-4.
Cool.
You're a beautiful man, you know. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
We miss you.
So this is what I've been seeing as what's the next MR2 is supposed to be.
That looks more of like a supercar or a hypercar.
Well, it might end up being electric or a hybrid. I don't know. I'm okay if it's a hybrid, but I don't want it to be full electric. I think it'd be cool if they did the GR Yaris drivetrain and put it in the new MR2.
I mean, if they were to go back to a Toyota powered 3.0, it would be perfect. Especially with that body concept.
A 3.0 what?
Inline 6.
I think the MR2's never had them, though.
They should.
That's why I was thinking the GR. By the way, you send me an address and I'll show up and answer all questions.
It's okay, Shaggy. You've been focusing on other things. I guarantee nobody else has called him Lord Shagsworth.
Lord Shagsworth. I hadn't heard that one before.
I came up with it one night at church when we were racing. How do you feel about the new GR86?
I like how it looks a lot. I think it looks a lot better than the previous model.
I think it looks more similar to an MR2 than it does the actual 86.
An MR2?
Yeah, because if you
look like an MR2?
The GR86, it literally looks similar to yours aside from it not having a flat rear. It doesn't have a flat back on it. That's the only thing that's different about it.
This looks nothing like an SW20.
It's the futuristic version of it. How would you go
I
about
don't
that?
see it at all.
The
The front doesn't look the same.
I personally feel that it was a spinoff.
I don't think it looks anything like an SW20.
I mean, compared, you got to do a side by side comparison. Really.
How does that front end look anything like a GR86 front end?
How does the Integra look like an Integra from the early 2000s?
I never said it did.
Exactly.
Because it doesn't.
It's because they don't, because they went through a hiatus.
Oh,
And they
peak the new DeLorean.
Ooh, AMC's coming back?
I like it because I was actually very surprised on when they said we're bringing a DeLorean back.
But who's going to make the DeLorean, though? Is American Motor Company coming back?
I don't think so.
Well,
Someone else, I think, bought the rights to it or something.
Well, I mean, you're able to buy a copyright to any vehicle after 30 years.
If
they don't renew the copyright, you're able to buy it.
Shaggy,
So, like,
do you know who bought AMC?
That's actually really
But
hot.
that's pretty cool.
It better not be electric.
It is.
Probably is. There it is.
That is hot.
That's pretty cool. I dig it.
But did you know that if anything, copyrights only last 30 years. If you don't renew that copyright, it's essentially up for grabs from the company that owns it, an investment company from Texas. Okay. Because if I was to go about it, I would personally go and buy Plymouth, as well as the copyrights for the Satellite, the Roadrunner, and the Barracuda. give them the modern flair that Dodge brought to the Challengers and Chargers.
I like this. Someone did this rendering of it. That looks sick.
Yeah.
It keeps the original body lines.
Yeah.
I think Shaggy is the only one that's in here right now.
Yeah, he is.
I love Shaggy. He's a great guy.
He's dope.
I sent it to you because I
Copyright
was
has
like,
been extended because of Disney. Fuck Disney.
I sent it to you because I was like, I seen that you were available on or active on Facebook, so I was like, I'll send it to him.
Disney has to have everything at their own hands. It's just ridiculous, to be honest.
It is pretty ridiculous.
Dude, it was slightly stressful being in that Escalade with Nate earlier.
Why is he sucking driving?
No, the trailer when we were on the way there just kept skipping across the ground.
It's light.
Well, then on top of that, when we got there, the Rabbit had 2 tires on the back that were dry rotted, but they still held air. So the dude was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna fill it above 30 psi because I don't want it to separate belt."
Yeah.
I'm
just parts shopping for this thing. Yeah, I heard. But
thoughts on this?
That's what is that?
The new Hyundai concept that they made.
I like the way that they're going back towards the retro side.
It reminds me of a.
If people are wondering what I was saying.
Yeah,
that
it reminds me of like an old rally car from Group B. That's what it reminds me of, like the Lancia or something.
Yeah, like even the rear.
Yeah,
look, I give it props.
Can you imagine if Volkswagen bought back a Scirocco?
That'd be cool. I
That
always
would be
like those.
dope. I didn't like the mid 2000s Scirocco. Like what was it?
That's a hatch, right?
Yeah, it was like I think it was like a 2011 Scirocco that they had, the Scirocco R, but it was only offered in Europe.
Yeah.
It looks all right, but I just feel like the body lines don't match it right because it looks more of like a bubble.
What you say? It's all about the tip, bro. Yeah, bro.
Going back.
170 V6 horses.
Wow. Hey, that makes less horsepower than my inline 4.
Pretty sad.
I know, and I have turbos, so it's even sadder.
V-Dub should bring back the Corrado.
Yes.
I love those.
What about a cabriolet?
I like those too.
They were doing like
The boxy
cabriolet.
ones?
Yeah.
Sure, they didn't ruin it, but
I still say V-Dub needs to bring back the Caddy, the
What?
trucks,
Oh, the rabbits.
like the Mark I Rabbit trucks.
yeah, those are cool too.
I think they need to bring them back.
Nissan needs to bring back Datsun because we need another 521.
Yes.
I want a Datsun 521 so bad.
Yeah, they're cool.
Like that one that I showed you that was turned into a pace truck.
Yeah, that was dope.
That's great.
You seen this was like probably almost 10 years ago now, but Nissan had a concept that looked like an old school Datsun that was like modern. I'll show you it. People were thinking it was like supposed to be like the new Silvia or something, but then they never did anything with it.
Well, I mean, that's how the majority of it goes. It's like, because didn't Toyota start talking about making another Supra in the mid 2010s? And
It's
then
like
they
10
never
years
did?
ago. It was the FT1, which looked badass, and then we got what we got.
Yeah, with the BMW, with the BMW
With the bump.
drivetrain.
Which, yeah.
I mean, granted, they're fun, they're cool, but they're like what N58s or whatever it is.
It's a good
N54s,
motor.
N58s.
Shaggy, will you be at Millennial?
Who's Star Lord X141 supercharged the MR2? It's already turboed.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think he follows me on Instagram. Maybe. I don't know.
who is
Many
this?
people. But that's the Datsun 510 concept I'm talking about. That's like the modern concept of it. It looks sick. Like, I would totally buy this.
I would definitely buy that.
Yeah. And then they never did anything with it.
It's sad.
I used to own the white MR2. Bro.
Oh, yeah. He calls me on Instagram. Yeah, he had like a really clean NA 90, I don't know, 1, 2, or 3. I forget what year.
Was it manual?
It was manual.
I
I mean, it's better than Brady's. Brady's is an automatic.
Yeah.
And it's non-turbo, so he's got weaker chassis as well as smaller brakes.
Whopping 130 horsepower in that.
Yeah, they're
NA.
slow. I had a NA 1.2 years ago. It was a 93. It was the first.
Didn't know that was happening.
Yeah, it's happening this Saturday show, July 30th.
What are we talking about? Millennial?
Yeah,
Brady's
Millennial.
is clean.
When did we bring up?
I
Brady's is clean. It is clean, but it's slow.
Yeah, he's working on boosting it. He bought my old 3S GTE block, and he's going to build it.
And it burns oil.
What, his current one?
His current one burns oil. When I was driving behind him that one night when we did the convoy from Millennial, all I could smell was oil. Like, heavily.
It's worse
My
than
exhaust stinks too, though.
It's worse than the Honda was when the Honda was puking oil. You smelt like all sorts of oil coming from the back of his car.
No, it's definitely oil, like all the way through. You know the difference between oil and fuel.
Yeah.
Stop hating on the
5S though.
There's no hate.
They're just slow. I mean, they're
Yeah.
fine. Still have fun with it. I had plenty of fun in my 5S. I mean, beat the balls off. It had 230,000 miles on it. Just took a beating.
Boost all the things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, let's boost the C-Max even though it's a hybrid.
Shaggy, you know that you're still like
Destroy my
the only
trans.
person that's ever beat me from a dig. The Crown's sick with my Mustang at church. The only person to beat me at church. I didn't race Ben because Ben would have spanked my ass.
What's he drive?
94, 95 Mustang.
Is it black?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I've seen that.
It's a matte black.
Yep.
Ripped Crown sick. I know.
Yep, I
It
remember
hurts my
seeing it.
feelings still. Mine spun a rod bearing though. Previous owner never changed the oil and had a weak pump.
Yeah, I remember him
Great
telling me.
googly boogly.
Yeah, he told me about that.
Who's-
This dude just swapped out the rod bearings. MR2 was good to go. Noise went away.
Well, I
Who's
mean, that's
all
not-
the question marks?
That's kind of like how I went and beat the piss out of my Mustang with rod knock for 6 months. It held up. I definitely won that bet.
Yeah.
What up, Cole, from your favorite black man, Noah?
What's up, dude?
That's great.
I usually game with him and my brother. He's a close friend of my brother's.
What, on Rocket League or
Just anything.
Cole? I feel like you don't play games very often.
Not often, no.
No.
I'm on
I downloaded Rocket League.
All right, now we can play.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Colby's got to go re-download it. Unpopular opinion: Coyote Mustang or Toyota Corolla of the modern. Yeah,
Yeah.
very much so.
Yeah.
You got to get the 5.2 Voodoo.
What do you mean by that? Like it's just super common or what?
It's very common. That's
Yeah.
one of the most common cars that you can see out on the road.
Yeah.
The knock was back.
Nope, few drives
No,
later, and the
few-
knock was
Oh,
back.
so you sold it knocking?
Oh.
Wait, how much did you sell it for with the knock? Because I remember him telling me about this, and I was like, I don't know, dude. You probably need a motor.
I sold Shaggy my car for $1,000 with a rod knock, and he drove it home.
I think he got quite a bit more, if I remember, for his
Well,
$6K with the knock.
Bro!
Holy shit, bro! That's a good deal.
Yeah, I sold mine for $1,000, and it had like $3,500 worth of shit done to it. 'Cause it had tubular control arms. It was already lowered. It had a tubular K member. That was really about it.
Probably said that.
Join it, bitch. She said, lick balls, biatch,
Show
show
some
titties.
titties.
That's great.
Bought it for $2.5K. So
That's-
you bought it for $2,500 and sold it for $6 with a knock.
That's a good come up, bro.
It's barely the same. Okay, when you gonna take me for my ride along? Because the last time you took me for my ride along, I about shit my pants. I'm trying to shit my pants this time. Dude, have you ever ridden Jeremy's Vanderhall? The thing is amazing.
Thing's dope.
I love it. It makes me happy.
Yo, Noah, if you're still in here, what do you drive? Because I have no idea what you drive. Negative.
Oh, you don't love me like that, Shaggy? Well, I mean, you're currently in the process of doing a little bit of a swap again, aren't you? Because I think you probably were driving down Fowler and sucked up some water through the intake.
He said he does love you.
Yeah, he does love you.
Good. All the love is there.
It will be back in a couple of months. Can't
If
wait
you
to
need
see
help, let us know. We're usually free.
it. I'll supervise.
Yeah, Cole's a great supervisor. He's the best foreman I've ever seen
I've retired from working on people's shit boxes.
until Colby's gets back in the driveway.
Oh, I'll watch. I ain't touching
That's fair.
it.
Unless I buy him food, and then he'll might touch it.
Food and beer is usually how you get Cole to work. I do accept donations. We're all broke. I wish I could help.
Yeah.
Same.
What is next on the list for the Teggy after you get it back, Colby? Full interior.
Probably change the seats in the front to the factory seats, and then
we need to do proper sound system as well as restoring the plastics on the inside, which is going to be a pain in the ass to do. We might have to do custom door cards or something. Like, we have to figure out what we can do with this interior.
Rob shit off Q's car.
Well, I mean, that depends, though.
Q's is 4-door.
And the door's a little bit different.
Yeah. They're smaller.
You're just gonna have to get a whole parts car.
I got a Ruckus now. What? Is it stretched?
Nice.
Is it from Nick?
Nick from Spark?
No.
I think I need a beard.
Yeah.
You need one?
I think I'm good. I'm just so full in stomach.
That mac and cheese. Dude, yeah.
That mac and cheese fucked my stomach.
Yeah, it was Nick's Ruckus.
I still gotta take you home. Or are you not going home?
I am.
Okay.
What do you think of the new Z car?
I like the Z.
I love it.
I mean, same thing. Body lines are a lot more aggressive than they were before. I think
it's less aggressive than the outgoing car.
I mean, the 90 to 96 that they ran?
That's 300ZX, Z32.
Because what are they on now? The Z34, technically?
Mm-hmm.
Because the Z33 was
That's
the
350.
Yeah, the 350 Fair Lady.
Yep.
I mean, I like it. They still use the 3.0 V6, right? Twin turbo?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we watched Chris Forsberg's video, and it's twin turbo from the factory, but he ended up going and doing a little bit more to it, make it a little bit better.
It's dope.
I definitely like the way that they look. The powertrain, I'm not too big of a fan of because it's probably a big old pain in the ass to work on, like the previous one was.
Well, I mean, they've been already using this powertrain in the Q60 Red Sport for a number of years, so there's already a ton of aftermarket for it.
Q60 is Infinity, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they just took the engine out of that, to my knowledge, and then threw it in the Z.
Yeah, but
it's a little bit slightly different, but it's pretty much the same platform.
But with it being the same platform, is there still a lot of clearance in regards to like hand space, or is it very tight like it was in the 90s? Because if it's still very tight in the 90s, it's going to be a pain to work on.
I mean, they've all kind of been a pain in the ass to work on since that car. The 370, the 350, the 300. The 300 is way worse.
I feel like the 350 was a little bit easier to work on than most of them because you had a lot of clearance on each side.
Not really. I've worked on one. I had one.
Wasn't a majority of it just plastics that you were able to remove, though? Or is it just like a wide block, kind of like the modular Ford motors?
Well, the thing that kind of like takes up some space is that like where the battery sits and where like your brake master and all that shit sits.
So it's a majority
It's in a separate compartment from the engine bay. You like pop off the little top, and there's like a wall of metal separating it from the engine bay.
For like what, the cowl almost?
It's like back near the cowl, and then there's like a piece of metal that, you know, curves around it and separates it completely from the engine bay. So that kind of takes up space. But yeah, they're kind of a pain to work on. Like, especially even on the Z, just doing spark plugs is a pain in the ass because there's like no fucking room.
I mean, it's better than working on a Subaru.
Yeah,
by far better than working on a Subaru.
I would say they're all probably better than the 300ZX. My buddy back home had one, pain in the ass to work on.
I mean, it's kind of like how Jimmy Oakes went about it. Jimmy Oakes went to slap an LS in it because the 3.0 is such a pain.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can't blame him.
Didn't he get his as a roller, or did he actually get it as a full running car? I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
That was back when I was in like high school when he got it, so I don't remember if he got it with a 3.0 or if it was a chassis. So I remember he paid like $3,500 for it.
A lot of people swap them. Like, I mean, I've seen people put 2Js in the Z32. I've seen people put VQs in them. Whatever.
So, thoughts on the new Ford Lightning? Because I know we haven't done live in a while. Never did.
With it being an EV, I'm not a very big fan of it. If it was like a 5.2 supercharged, I would be happy. Because you think, it also depends though on if they're going to keep it as where it's only offered as a single cab short bed, or if it's going to be a single cab long bed. Because if you're able to get in a single cab long bed, I'm all for it. But I can't have an EV powertrain because I don't see the benefits of it. Like, granted, okay, your carbon footprint's a lot smaller than it was beforehand, but at the same time, you're just causing a larger carbon footprint because they used diesel machines and equipment to get the copper, cobalt, nickel, whatever the hell else it is out of the
My 300 needed a new injector. We bought one and installed it. Turns out it was for a turbo model, and the ECU made the other cylinders run cleaner because it had only one O2 sensor. Didn't run too good.
Oh, so kind of like a high idle, almost like you needed an IAC or something, or was it just running like severely rich and fouling out? I think he's trying to say leaner.
Yeah, probably.
So it wouldn't run because there was too much air to fuel, and then on the other one, it was running severely rich.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to say. Leaner.
Yeah, got you. He had the Z31. He had the older 300ZX.
That's the one in the 80s, right?
Mhm.
That ran up
The
to
pop-ups.
Digital gauge. Digital gauges.
I don't know if it's had digital or not.
They did have digital gauges.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Some of them did.
I had one. I had 87.
Wasn't there one that sold on Bring a Trailer for a ungodly amount?
I'm sure there's always some idiot willing to pay too much money for.
Dude, I've seen a Supra that sold for $230K with like 53,000.
Is that the blue one?
88 analog gauges. Yeah, it was the blue one that Serge posted earlier.
Yeah, I saw it.
230K.
Insane. There's nothing special about it.
No, only it is it's a fucking Mark IV Supra with
And it's low
turbos
mileage.
from factory, and it's auto.
It's auto.
It's a 4-speed automatic, and it sold for $230.
That just
The low
doesn't
mileage.
make.
I don't give a shit. It's only
56,000.
56,000. No, it's 56,000 miles on it. Like
It's not
that's
that low.
not very low.
There's been lower ones for sale.
Yeah.
And they've sold for much less than that. I've seen one that had like 23,000 on it sell for 75.
75. That's a good deal for that.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
just a matter of a lot of these cars are finally becoming street legal,
What do you mean?
like legal in the United States for import,
My
like where you can
daily-
legally register them.
Daily
Because whenever you
driven Datsuns. Someone
it's supposed to be 25 years they have it for.
Yeah, but the Mark IV is most bad.
Well, yeah, the Mark IVs we've always had, but that's USDM.
So that's probably hobby. Just started 76 non-EGR, non-webbed intake manifold with S13 throttle body, port match, much cleaner setup, and a good slow extra 20 horsepower.
I like the horse story.
So that's probably hobby.
I think it's either hobby or his brother, maybe.
I'm really just waiting for
One of
2026 to roll around because 2026 is when I can import 01 S15.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That's my dream.
I
I
remember,
just need to save up like 30K because by the time inflation hits and I actually
I mean, aren't they already like 30?
no, you can actually right now you can still currently buy them for right around 15, and then you have to pay the $3,500 to get them shipped on a cargo.
Something.
But then on top of that, you have to worry about going and getting them registered as a collector's item or whatever the hell else you have to go about doing it because they're considered as illegal.
Yeah.
Unless you
Just you can find like a super rare trim of it that you can actually legally import.
Hobby
I
wanted me to say that to you.
Tell Cole the 80s called they want their mustache back. Yeah, I fucked up shaving, dude, so I shaved everything else off. So whatever.
we're just matching. It's all good.
Yeah, when I moved here, on the drive down coming through Orlando, there was a dude in a slammed silver S15. It was beautiful. He was waving at me because I had my FC on the trailer.
I really want one. I want spec. I want a spec car.
That car would be sick.
But it's just a matter of having the money for it because even with those as it is right now in Japan, they're still selling for like 20,000 to 30,000 yen, which I mean isn't a whole lot in regards to US dollars. But when you convert US dollars over to that, it's very expensive over there because it's like a single meal is like 1,000 yen.
Yeah.
And that's like $100, something like that. We can do the conversion.
think so.
real quick. It's
But
I don't know.
I think it's
There's-
probably $10.
Are you still
I don't know the
surprised
conversion
that
of it, but
chasers are actually going down in price now?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm still waiting to see Celsius drop.
That's like the LS400 kind of.
They're
That's
both
what that is?
similar to them, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The Celsius is the one that Nick has from Spark.
Oh yeah.
That's the Celsius. That's the Toyota version. That's one of the Toyota versions of the LS.
I don't know if I've seen that. I remember seeing his Nissan. The what is it? Do you remember what it's called?
That's probably what
Is
he's
that the
talking about.
Laurel? or
Yeah, the
something?
Laurel.
Yes.
Or is it a SEMA?
I think it's a Laurel.
It's either Laurel or SEMA or something. Yeah, something like that.
1 Japanese yen is worth roughly.
Star-Lord said I'm waiting for Mark III Super prices to drop a bit.
Yes.
I love
There's
the
a
Mark
really,
III.
really clean one off of McGregor. It's the red one.
I almost bought one before I got my SW20.
So
I always liked those.
a Japanese yen is only worth 3/4 of a penny in US dollars.
1 yen.
So if I was to have $100 US dollars, that would give me 13,648 yen.
Yeah.
So I was.
By the
very
way,
far off.
Star-Lord, if you like Mark IIIs, follow Spark Speed Shop on Instagram.
His name's Noah.
Or, no, that's not Noah.
It is Noah, isn't it?
Oh.
Star-Lord.
That's Noah.
I don't know. Maybe.
No, because Noah's question marks.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who's Star Lord? He's just the guy with the MR2, right?
Yeah, he has the
he
white
had the
one.
MR2.
Yeah.
I already followed Nick.
Yeah, this guy's local. Noah's my brother's friend from back home.
Waynesboro.
All right, his name's Mark. All right.
Hello, Mark.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Where's the funky bunch, Mark? You have a friend named Will, because he could be Will Ferrell. You guys could just go and remake. What is it? Stepdaddy? Whatever the fuck it is.
Step Brothers?
No, not Step
Brothers?
Brothers.
Oh.
It's like Stepdaddy. It's the movie with
yeah.
Mark Wahlberg
Yeah.
and Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
Step down.
Dawson's for everyone. Get them now before you need to cut half your sack.
you're right.
And I'm
That's
just got
hobby.
17-year-old living a dirt bike dream right now, bro.
Well, I want an old Nissan. I want to get an old school or OG Skyline from like 1970.
You talking about like the 69 2000 GT?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like if I'm getting a Skyline, it's either going to be that or like the boxy ones in the 80s. That's what I like.
Put that over there somewhere so I'm not holding it. I really want to get a Datsun 521. One of my customers is selling a 68 Datsun 521, and he's not selling it yet. He has one, but he hasn't specified if he would sell it. Because I probably shouldn't have said it.
Ford wants one too. He told me he wanted to build like a Datsun mini truck.
Well, that's the real question, though, is if I was to go and do something like that, would I keep it to where it's a 4-cylinder in the front, or would I end up doing it to where it's a mid-engine with like an LS or something? I feel like a mid-engine LS in the back of that truck would look amazing, but at the same time, it gets rid of all of the utility purposes for it.
Kind of, yeah, it defeats the purpose of the truck.
Yeah.
I don't know, build the engine that's in it. I don't know. Or put a different 4-cylinder from Nissan in it that's built.
SR20?
Could do a SR.
SR20 turbo.
Or if I really wanted to, just go balls to the wall and do an
RB20?
RB. Yeah.
RB20.
RB20?
Yeah.
Why not RB26? But then again,
The
that's when you
20's a little
start getting into them higher
That's more
prices
money.
too.
Mid-engine LS for the new type of MR2.
That would be dope. I mean, I've seen some people on YouTube do LS motors in the
That's
MR2.
hobby. That has to be
Homie
fucking
loves
hobby.
the V8s, baby. Yeah.
Merc.
Yeah, that's hobby. Put a LS in your Datsun then if you want to sell it.
Ooh.
Maybe then you can keep up with me.
Ooh. Shots fired.
George got the sauce last time.
He's gonna say he don't race. He just loves to shoot flames.
Yeah. He just likes to look fast.
He's like one of the Honda boys. He's 2 steps.
Yep, just shoots flames.
And has a flamethrower kit, so it shoots big flames.
He has a flamethrower kit, so
it's
he has
so
a spark.
loud,
so he has a
bro.
spark plug mounted in his fucking exhaust.
Yeah. You can see it.
Stupid loud.
How long of an ignition wire did you have to run to that? Or
Well,
is it,
it's on like a
just
switch.
ran off of? Is this a switch?
I don't know.
It's probably ran to like a wire to set up the spark on it. Then again, it has to be some kind of insulated so you don't fuck up and arc off of everything else. 8 millimeters on that spark plug wire right there. Then again, you can buy it by the foot. Because I know I sell it.
Yeah.
You can't brag taking a small win on a 50-year-old engine with a fat turbo wink.
I'm still using 30-year-old technology. Come on.
I can't beat anything, and I have a
Like
2017.
the fucking 3S GT was designed in the 1980s. Cut the shit. Like,
Gotcha.
Colby, how's that B18 treating you?
Good right now. Perfectly fine.
I swear to God, if he doesn't call you tomorrow saying that your car is ready, I'm gonna be pissed off.
yeah.
So, Javi, are you going to
Millennial.
Millennial on Saturday? He won't be there. Okay.
No.
And he won't. No, the MR2 won't be there, so you don't have to worry about getting spanked. Beer for life. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Coronas all day, and if it's not Corona, it's got to be Modelo.
Definitely.
What happened to everybody else? Is Star-Lord the only other guy here?
I guess
Mark.
it's just
Mark, are you still here?
Cole is the comfy seat. Everyone else gets bad stools with no bar to lean on.
Yeah, bro. This is my house. I'm getting the fucking comfy chair.
Well, this is dad anyway, so you gotta have the chair to fit the role.
So I think it's only Javi and Mark.
Shaggy went to bed.
Probably.
Bar.
Thought you said bar.
Yeah, bad.
This is bar.
Star-Lord. I know you mentioned it.
Oh, he said bar stools, not okay.
Yeah. Star-Lord. I know at one point you mentioned
Business for gigs.
seeing some
Send
other
business for
like
pussies.
SW20 near you that was sitting in someone's yard. If that's still a thing, you should tell me about it so I can go buy it.
After he sells the Miata.
Yeah.
Hey, if anyone wants a 91 Miata, comment or
English.
no, I don't have no English right now. Yeah, legit.
Yes,
Go on his Instagram.
Yeah, Star-Lord. I got the perfect Miata for you. Good, great, reliable car.
It's ready for an LS swap.
3SGT.
Yeah,
The next
like
neighborhood down, there is a blue MR2 in someone's backyard.
Dac.
Dude, on Instagram, like, send me, like, what street that is on and where the fuck it is, because I want to go look.
Just send Cole your address so he can follow the neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah, or do that. I'll just drive around the neighborhood and look.
We'll drive around the neighborhood in the MR2 so you know it's us.
You can whip out your longboard and just, show them around.
Oh, yeah, hold on to the side. I saw another red one.
Yeah, that's probably the one that's selling for like, what is it? Wasn't it
10 grand.
No, there was another one for like 85. It was the red one on bronze wheels, but it wasn't the 10-spoke wheels. It was the 6-spoke wheels.
Yeah, the one that has the
The one that has a shit ton of Bondo on it.
yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that one. Marketplace a little back comes with auto train.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that I was looking at earlier.
Or it was the one that we looked at that sold, the one in Cape.
Hey,
Does it
Colby,
say it's in
you can
Northport?
get another Civic.
Yeah. I know there's one that has like some ugly wheels and it's red and the paint job's like shit. So
Is it this one?
I know that one's in Northport. Yeah, that one's in Northport.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was
That's
the
the
one.
one that
That's
we
the one
looked at.
we looked at. Let me
That's
show
the
you.
one for 55.
Here's the one we're talking about. I don't know if you can see it.
Shaggy's back. Saw it.
He had to go make ramen. Oh, here's an 88 for $4,000. That's all. That's the one that has all. That was the one that needs all the body work. This is the other one. This is the other one that's a turbo coupe for 10.
Yeah, that's the one in Stero, I think,
That's not the one.
or Bonita, or whatever.
What about this
May
one? Show
have
me this one.
seen it before.
Here's the one, and here's another one that I've seen a couple of times on Marketplace. That's Rod Knock.
He still wants 10. But then again, it's like people asking 20 for rolling chassis. This is another
that
one
one's
that
a
just
turbo.
recently posted up. Ooh.
Okay.
91 MR2 rebuilt engine and a new clutch and everything. Also come with auto training, 5-speed, open the trade. This is actually right around the corner from you. It's on the other side of 75.
Open to trade.
So-
See if he wants the Miata? Question mark.
Maybe this is the one that he's talking about.
This one's got black.
God, It's got 2 different sets of wheels. It's got the racer ass taillights, some aftermarket cracked up bumper.
Yeah, I've seen it before. LOL. So
This is the one we're looking at now. It's kind of beat up. I don't know. That seems like a lot of money. $9,500 for this. Not that clean. 198,000 miles. Holy shit! And it used to be an auto. He swapped it. It has an auto cluster in it.
That's the one I was talking about. That's the one he was talking about.
That's
right
the one that he was.
right around the corner.
Mm-hmm. It says rebuilt engine.
Uh-huh.
Comes with an extra auto
Yep.
tranny.
Yep. Because that's it. The one.
I don't really know what that's worth, man. I don't know. It really needs a paint job.
I'm
Too
waiting to get
expensive.
another.
Wait until the economy hits the ground.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Exactly.
That's what I'm waiting for to get another second gen or another Mustang.
Or I could trade him the Miata that I have. I don't know, but I don't know if that's worth it.
I think the Miata's in better condition.
Oh yeah, it's definitely in better condition.
I honestly feel like you'd be better off going and trading one for the Broadknock.
I tried to trade that guy, and he couldn't. I guess he didn't want to. He was like, "Yeah, I'll think about it or whatever." But
I mean, I'd rather take the one that has no rod knock.
Oh, big brain.
I mean, the other one's a turbo chassis though, and turbo engine.
Or you can go and get this 2002 for $7,500.
No.
Or you can go buy Surges for $25.
Nah.
Or
So
it's a Mark III.
Star-Lord. Oh, what'd he say?
Mark III Supra turbo.
Autos.
10 Gs.
It looks like junk though.
Looks ugly as sin.
Johnny Sin?
Yeah, Johnny Sins. Autos are sought after here.
78.
Kids want manuals but don't have money. Old
What the
people have the money but don't want manual.
It's on RPF ones. It's because nobody knows how to drive a freaking manual anymore. We're like the select few that actually know how to drive manual.
Like, yeah.
Yo, you want an 85 Corolla?
I kind of like those.
This one's for 12.
Ooh, that's nice. GTS.
So, Mark, there was I don't know if he still has it, but a Corolla wagon
Sorry.
That was my fault.
with a 3S GTE in it.
Ooh, cool. Time to get back into glory days.
300ZX. Nice.
And it's
Old
stock.
people don't want to deal. True.
Yeah, that's true.
A Miata for $6,000? Suck my
That's why
dick.
there's a lot of auto sports cars down here.
72 Toyota Corona? What?
Dude, I should have just had you buy my Miata. Sold your Integra, got your loan.
Honestly, you know what I kind of want?
I don't like wagons. Why?
I kind of want an SC 400.
Yeah, those are dope too.
Need a 64 Coney?
Coney, what is that?
Yeah. Honestly, what I really want,
3S's are the best, bro.
I want a 68 Corolla.
Those are cool.
They're amazing.
I want a late 70s Celica GT. It looks like a miniature Mustang. Continental, yes.
Continental?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Continental would be dope.
I want a 60.
It's one of my favorite old cars.
I want a 66 Continental.
I would love it. I would like a resto mod
Colby,
Continental.
go steal the trans cable off of this.
Have it on air ride.
Shit. I wish.
It's auto too.
Daily that shit.
It's black interior. I need black interior on my car.
5,500 for a 95 S400 SC400. Oh, okay. Oh, it's auto. No.
Yeah, all the V8, the SC400s are all auto. The SC300, some of them came manual.
Dude,
Very rare.
Yo, a 90. Whoa, dude, a 92 Toyota
Buick
Mark II
Riviera.
JZX81.
Riviera's dope, yep. 7Ms are the best. If you don't think so, then ask Diego. He'll tell you how diehard. Yeah, the 7M's a great engine. Underrated for sure. They just have, that stupid head gasket problem, but other than that, they're pretty good.
But which the funny thing is, Nick was talking about it. He's like, all you have to do is
Tighten head bolts, right?
tighten the head bolts and you're fine.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing
Holy
about
shit, Shaggy.
it.
Do I even want to know?
That's his pile of car parts.
All for the Mustang.
Oh, nice. ready to build that shit.
True, though.
The twin Wuhan Whirly Boys on the bottom.
Yeah, pretty much 7M head gasket. Yeah, it's the same thing with the Gen 2 3S. The like if you turn up the boost on them, they're kind of known to go eventually.
Oh, this one's crashed, and you still want $4
Yeah.
grand for it?
Metal head gasket. Deck the head. Yep.
Somebody's selling a 93 MR2 for $16K.
Better be boosted.
It is boosted, but it's got 165K. I'm still a big fan of that green one in Kissing Me.
Yeah, I like the green one.
Oh,
The
yeah.
dark color.
Twin turbo, hot and cold side, Holly.
EFI.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's gonna haul ass.
What's wrong with this one? Does it need a motor? It needs new wheels, I can tell you that much. Ugh. Why would you put 20s on a ZX or a 300 ZX?
Hobby, you should get a new Z, bro, because I want to drive it.
It's slow.
What does this dude mean? Naturally aspirated 2+2. Usually, isn't that the turbo model for the 300 ZX?
What?
2+2, I know.
93, 300. What do you mean 2+2 miles are normally what?
Aren't they supposed to be turbo or no?
You can get them turbo or naturally aspirated. Any of them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So,
At least to my knowledge, yes.
Shaggy, do you know Dylan Nelson?
I'm gonna go start looking for 300 ZX.
I put Z32 wheels on my Z 2+2. It's just an extra seat in the back. And then Hobby said, sell my house, buy the new Z, and move in with you. Then we can ride every day. All right, sounds like a plan, bro.
Not that I'm aware of.
Dude, like 6 months ago, I contemplated selling my house to buy a Hako Skyline, Hako Suka. They're like, I don't know, 130 grand probably.
I can go and buy a 2012 370Z for the same amount of money it would cost me to get a 300 ZX.
Mm-hmm.
Which
What would you do?
I'd get a 300 ZX.
I would too. Twin turbo, T-tops, 4-wheel steering. Looks way cooler.
Nostalgic.
Yeah.
I feel like you can pull a lot more females than a 300 ZX.
I sent you his Instagram.
370.
Yeah.
Shaggy. Yeah. So he's gonna build the 5.0 that he's gonna put in his Mustang.
It's the kid with the white new edge that I used to park up next to. I have pictures of his car with my car before I blew it up. I'm still upset that nobody got a video of me doing a burnout on the burnout pad. Because that was great. That was a nice, nasty burnout that I did.
Did you see Shaggy doing a burnout with your car? Your own car?
No, I didn't.
Let's see if I can find it.
North Miami Beach. Does it have a rebuilt title? Probably. Only 102,000 miles on it. Well kept, no rust. Car's been sitting for 3 years, so motor is seized. Great twin turbo swap candidate. You know, I really might make...
Here you go. Yes, exactly, Shaggy.
You still got that blue hood? Pontiac Fiero 3800 swap. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. I just don't like the way they look. Is that Carter?
Yeah.
I like how they look. They're just the build quality of the Fiero is just garbage.
He still has the blue hood.
Yeah. You still got the hood pins in it? Those are Mr. Gasket head hood pins if you do. Yep.
Mhm.
Didn't you redo the interior on it too? I'm pretty sure it's like a completely different car than it was when I had it.
Did you put a shifter boot on the shifter?
Yeah,
so
did
it's not
you finally put a shifter boot on the shifter for the trans? Because that thing was like literally my heater. Dude, that thing was such a pain in the ass to drive when that shifter ball got hot.
Oh yeah.
You can ask Colby. I used to use a microfiber to shift my car.
Yeah, it has 95 Cobra interior.
I really think that might be my next, like, if I actually do decide to get a project car and I have the money to do it, I want a 300DX. $900? What? It's a chassis too. Shit, I might go be irresponsible. Where's Margate?
Also has
95 Cobra interior. Also has Terminator T56.
Ooh.
No, you finally went to the 6-speed.
I could show Shaggy that. See if he. Where's it? Where's it? Oh. 300s are awesome. Yeah. Shaggy, the good old days. That was filmed in Mexico, by the way. If anyone's watching. Yes, very good times. And then you had to go pick up the drag set because you roasted almost brand new tires. Yes, filmed on a track. Exactly. Any comments we forget?
I don't think so.
Workout tips.
Oh, did you see my back crack?
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to end the stream here? We've been going for almost an hour.
Yeah,
it's
we can
It's
probably.
been pretty good. We've had more engagement on this than we have on any of the Macaroni Noises
Right.
podcasts. Maybe we should just start going live on the Macaroni Noises podcast.
Maybe we can try it.
I really think that might be the recommendation because we can actually just actively engage with everybody
Yeah, that's true.
instead of it just being like, oh yeah, here's comments that we're not going to engage with later.
But if anyone follow that one on Insta, follow him on Insta. Wait, saying gets a video I sent.
Okay.
Who, Shaggy?
Yes.
He said we'll have a good night going live on Macaroni Noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And Javi said check
Wait,
this
was that
out.
hold on, was that the video of me and you?
I was like, is he sending it to me or you?
That was me versus Ben.
Aw. Did you smoke his ass?
He said yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, he sent it to me.
Who, Javi?
Yeah.
Shaggy, we love you.
All right, let's see this. Oh, Jesus.
Javi's 355 replica versus Evo 9.
That's what I was. Just need me on the.
Yeah, for sure. Looks pretty even.
Cole would still
But
win.
you still get gapped by the Evo. But I give you props. It is even.
It is pretty even. Good run. Sounds pretty
Is
good
it
too.
midnight?
What?
It's almost midnight. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. All right, we're gonna end the stream here.
Well, tune in to Macaroni Noises next time, and we'll be on this one again soon.
And yeah, I don't know if Macaroni Noise is done uploading yet, but we're uploading a new episode. But yep, see y'all next time.
Shaggy, you're beautiful.
It's fun talking to y'all.
Lord Shagsworth.
Deuces.
Bye. Is it done?